Well, hello, folks. It gave me some issues to get on. Um, we're a couple minutes out from starting. We're pushing it just a little bit longer, but I wanted to make sure I was on at 9:30 because that's when I said we were going to be on. I'm a couple minutes late. It was giving me some issues, that's for sure. So bear with us. We will be starting very, very soon. I will um, kind of give you an update as we go. I'm going to start a timer for at least 10 minutes, and then we'll go from there. If I need to adjust it, we'll adjust it. But we will be starting this movie very soon, hopefully about 9:45. So bear with me, and we will get this started. Man, I was having issues for a minute. I was tempted to. Well, I was thinking of it. I thought it'd be cool if we played a round or two of Among Us, but I don't care. How are you liking OBS? What do you got? Where are you working at? Popcorn, you still doing pizza places? Yes, you have to start your stream and have to have that extra slot. I can't think of the scene. Oh,
Oh, we're starting it now?
hey, Pro
Yeah,
Coco.
well, don't hit. Um. Oh, okay.
Oh, wait. It says my stream must be live before I start it. What do I do?
Yeah, so just hit the deal and search for whatever title it is, and just have it prepared. And then you've got to start your stream up before you actually hit select title. After your stream is running, you hit select title. There will be another window that comes up that says start watch party, and we want to try to sync up when we start it, so that way.
Oh man. So how are all y'all doing? We've kind of just sitting back at the moment. We've got several of us that are within our Discord, five of us that we're all starting this movie together and kind of going to enjoy the movie together. and y'all can join in as well. I don't know if you've ever watched a watch party on Twitch, but it will show the movie, and then off to the side you'll see a um, a small box. Mine took a couple of minutes to work the first time. Did you when you went to start the stream? When you went to when you want to start the stream, it took me about 3 or 4 times before it finally worked. I'm up under. Yes, it did that. It did that for me as well. Can y'all hear me? Hello? Can y'all hear me? Can you not hear me, guys? Can you hear me? What?
You streaming?
We are starting to, yes. Now, I don't know why they can't hear me. I knew y'all could hear me, but for some reason my Discord group is not hearing me. Let's see what's going on. I always seem to have issues with Discord. Let's disconnect and then I'll reconnect with them. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I had set the settings for a watch party, so I don't know why it says Valorant. So I did it several times and it wasn't working, and then suddenly it worked. So I went, oh wait, it decided to work. So
Yeah.
yeah,
So you watching the movie?
all of us here are starting them. Okay, all of us on this in this conversation are starting a movie. Okay, y'all can't hear them. I've muted them on y'all's side, so you didn't hear all the extra tech conversation. They were having some issues with one of the other streams. Let me change this. Okay, updated that. I crochet like nothing. Do I know you? That name threw me off. Okay. I crochet like nothing. I'm trying to figure out who you would be, and I'm not having good luck with that. Let's just put it that way. To who? Okay, guys, they're still running behind. We're almost there for clue. that. A new source. First period. I crochet like nothing. Hmm. Really got me thinking over here. Wait and do it all together, yeah. First period. I'm not sure. Hmm. There we go. I didn't realize I hadn't muted myself, guys. I was just talking to people over here. Second from the door in first period. You're making me think. When I leave the school building, I don't think about where people sit. You're gonna make me pull out my phone. That's what I want. Well, we are moments away from starting, so let me wait for that. Where are we? Are we ready?
I'm good. I'm good to go.
I feel I'm pretty ready. Let me get over here.
I guess I'm as ready as I'm gonna get.
All right, we'll click the start watch party. I guess on 3. That
Sure,
work?
that sounds
Like
good.
on 3 or after 3?
Like one,
On
2, 3,
one,
do it, or 1, 2, 3, now do it.
1, 2, do it on 3.
Like,
Wow,
okay.
wow, guys. Yes, on 3. On 3, click it. So 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
I don't know if this is working or not.
I don't know either.
It says it's unstable.
Well, as far as I know, it's working. Yeah, but I believe you have to open up another. You have to actually open up your Twitch in another window.
Let me see what my Twitch is doing there.
So, like, what about the stream manager? Do I just, leave it up, or what am I doing? Oh, open watch party needs to be on. I
Oh,
have
there
a
we go.
feeling I might crash. I hope not. Oh, watch party's not supported on what you call it?
On mobile? Yeah, I just found that out.
Yeah. Alrighty, here we go. So can I close OBS now or?
I wouldn't. I wouldn't chance it.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, it is only supported on desktop. It is Pro Coco. That is still something that they're still working on. Oh, it is only supported on desktop. It is Pro Coco. That is still something that they're still working on.
So grab a snack and hit the likes. Watch party begin soon. So you like my voice?
So I gotta turn my thing down. I can't even hear him. Now, what did you ask earlier? So they shouldn't have to do anything. They should just go whenever they go to your stream. The video should be there, and your camera should be up in the top right corner above your stream chat. So then they can talk to you.
Also, in order to watch, they have to have Prime hooked up to their account.
Okay.
Alrighty, well let's watch this movie, guys.
Alright, I'm at the part with the dogs. How about you guys?
I'm the same thing.
Alright.
Little scaredy cat here. Oh, this man brought him meat too, and he's scared.
What kind of meat is that? It looks like he just chopped someone's pants off.
He might have. You never know.
Have you ever had hand meat? It's delicious.
Whoa. This man is scared of the dogs, but yet now he's going over there and he's unchaining them. Or he's messing around with the chain.
He chained them to where they can't go as far.
Okay. Is that what he was doing?
Yeah.
I felt like he was
Yeah, that's what he was doing.
like, I'm dropping frames.
Are you? Crap.
My video on the side is not doing well, but my video itself is not having any problems.
I don't have enough desktop to figure out if it's just my internet or not.
Well, okay. Let me text my moderator real quick, and I will have her look at your stream and tell me.
Yes, Pro Coco. I'm dressed as Robin from school today.
We miss you.
You have your instructions.
All right, everybody, calm down now. What is she sniffing?
She's smelling dog poop.
The smell of adrenaline. Ooh. Hey, bro. Hey.
Oh shit.
Dinner will be ready at 7:30.
And this man was scared of the dogs.
Professors and teachers who are getting their orders from Moscow.
An alias. See, they knew they were about to commit a crime. They walked in here knowing it.
Have you never seen this?
Alias. No, they knew they were about to commit a crime. They walked in here knowing it.
Yvette, could you attend to the Colonel and give him anything he requires? Within reason, that is.
Have you never seen this?
They knew.
I don't know what.
Do come in, madam. You are expected.
Do you know who I am?
Only that you are to be known as Mrs. White.
Why?
I don't know.
Ah, may I introduce you? Mrs. White, this is Yvette, the maid.
So guys, how was the
Yours isn't working at all?
Hello?
Hello.
I show you're up.
I guess the watch party closed out because I swapped back over to my screen and it's not telling me about the watch party anymore.
Yeah, it's showing she's at its current progress of 0%.
I just found out that
I'm just gonna delete it.
okay.
Want a lift?
Yes, please. Thanks. I'm late for dinner date.
Me too. Where are you going?
Let's see. Hill House, off Route 41.
Wait a minute, let me look at that. That's where I'm going. I got a letter like this.
Adrenaline, you're the lucky winner tonight.
Why is that?
You got the least.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you
And
kindly.
this is Mrs. Peacock.
I'm trying to figure out because
How do you do?
apparently
Lucky winner.
Yvette, will you go and
Y'all's,
check the dinner will be ready as soon as all the guests have arrived?
y'all's voices aren't coming through the stream on my end.
Apparently mine looks
Some interesting clothing from Mrs. Peacock.
Girly is lagging hard.
Yeah, she is.
Is this the right address to meet Mr. Body? Oh, you must be Mr. Green. Yeah. No. Not you, sir.
Just take a seat, Mr. Green.
It should be just off there.
Hey, Adrenaline, you should say something real quick. I want to test something.
Okay. What? How about
That
now?
must be it.
What's up, girly?
Why is the car stopped?
It's frightened.
Okay, my stream can hear you guys speak. So.
Do you have your desktop volume on?
Me?
Yeah. Is it inside OBS? Is it on or is it muted?
Not my desktop, but my Discord audio is on in OBS, yes.
How do you have Discord on?
Who else jumped with a bong? I didn't because I knew it was coming. Make sure you, on Discord, you may have it set where it turns down everything else for Discord conversation. Butler. Just wait, you'll see. I wonder if they have a digital version of that, do they? We can always get a board game and put our cameras on it and play each other from far distances. That would be cool. Wow. Let's play it. That's hilarious.
Hello.
I don't know because I'm in Discord.
Okay.
Somebody just say hello.
Someone just joined us, I think.
Kobe.
It's Kobe.
I went into the admin chat.
I know.
Yes. Maybe we should move there.
Switch now.
Yeah, switch to now real quick.
So, what do you do in Washington, D.C., Mr. Green? Come on, what do you do?
There we go.
Hey, Girly wants everybody to speak.
Hello.
She doesn't want to get.
Hello, girly.
Well, I'm sure.
Okay, yeah, she says she hears everybody, so we're good now.
Just be.
Thank you for that fixed popcorn.
Are you afraid of silence, Mrs. Peacock?
It's something I figured out a long time ago, and it's come in handy. But it's also been a pain to like monitor and keep accurate.
Yeah.
So
I do know a little bit about psychology.
Thank you for that, Girly.
Well, you're a doctor.
You're welcome. I just gotta turn everyone
Practice
down
makes
to like
perfect. Huh. I think most
40%
men
so I
need a
can
little
hear the
practice,
movie.
don't you, Mrs. Peacock?
Okay.
So, what do you do, Professor?
I work for UNO, the United Nations Organization. Another politician, Jesus. No, I work for a branch of UNO, WHO, the World Health Organization.
Well, what is your area of special concern?
Just game for
Family
him.
planning. What about you, Colonel? Are you a real colonel? I am, sir.
You're not going to mention the coincidence that you also live in Washington, D.C.?
How did you know that? Have we met before?
I've certainly seen you before, although you may not have seen me.
So, Miss Scarlett, does this mean that you live in Washington?
Can you guys say something?
But does anyone here not live in Washington, D.C.?
hello, hello, hello.
Yes, but you work for the United Nations. It's a government job. And the rest of us all live in a government town. Anyone here not earn their living from the government one way or another?
Wadsworth, where's our host and why we've been brought here?
Did anyone else know these characters are supposed to be government employees?
I knew it.
You are eagerly await.
Well,
Not from the game.
We're still it.
I'll take the key.
That changes the entire game.
May I take your bag?
Right?
I'll leave it here, I need it. It contains evidence, I presume. Surprises, my friend. That's what it contains. Surprises. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present Mr. Body?
Mr. Buddy.
They all do.
Mr. Body. He's the body.
Do sit down, Mr. Body.
Adrenaline, will you say something, please?
Hello, hello, hello.
You can take that away, honey.
Popcorn, will you say something?
Look, I demand to know what's going on. Now, why have we all been dragged up here to this horrible
Hello, wifey.
Well, I believe we all received a letter.
I expect a hi, honey, from
My
you.
letter says it will be to your advantage to be present on this date because a Mr. Body will bring to an end a certain long-standing, confidential, and painful financial liability.
As long as
It
y'all
is signed
don't
a
ear
friend.
rape me, I should be able to
I
hear
received
the
a
movie.
similar letter.
Did we? Didn't we?
What?
I also received a letter.
Good
Sorry,
thing
I-
have you turned
No,
down.
thanks, Yvette.
Oh, damn.
Now, how did you know her name?
We know each other. Don't we, dear?
Oh.
Ooh,
Forgive
somebody
my
getting
curiosity,
frisky.
Mr. Body, but did your letter say the same thing?
No.
I see.
Well, guys, cheers.
Fruit or dessert?
Boo. I'll go eat some pizza to this.
In that case, may I suggest we adjourn to the study for coffee and brandy? At which point I believe our unknown
My kind of party right there.
intentions.
Actually, no, my kind of party would be coffee and whiskey.
Here. Please help yourself to brandy.
Coffee and whiskey. Nope.
I don't think he said hockey.
No, we said coffee.
Mind if I smoke?
So solemn.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm instructed to explain to you what you all have in common with each other. And unless you would care to do the honors, Mr. Bunny?
A bad case to the STD
I
clinic.
know who I am?
I don't think so. You've never identified yourself with him, I believe.
It's a hoax. I suggest we all leave.
I'm sorry, sir. You cannot leave this house.
No? Who's gonna stop me? There's no way out. All the windows have bars. All the doors are locked. This is an outrage. You can't hold us prisoner.
Ladies and gentlemen, please.
Well, the fire marshal would have a problem with this.
Explain.
Yes, he would.
You too, Mr. Body.
Other way.
That's why he wasn't invited.
You can't get out that way. Why not? It's only glass.
Who jumped?
Kind of further behind since I'm watching it later.
Well, that's fine. I think your voice is coming in about the same time as the movie's catching up with you.
For who?
Ladies and gentlemen, you all have one thing in common. You're all being blackmailed. For some considerable time, all of you have been paying what you can afford, and in
No
some
good.
cases more than you can afford, to someone who threatens to expose you. And none of you know who's blackmailing you.
God,
Please, I've never heard anything so ridiculous. I mean, nobody could blackmail me. My life is an open book. I've never done anything wrong.
She looks so confident in that.
I like that
It
dress
still
on her.
bugs me that Miss Scarlet is not
Very well.
Scarlet.
As everyone here is in the same boat, there's no harm in my revealing some
really
details.
bugs me.
And my instructions are to do so. Thank you, Yvette.
Don't you think you might spare us this humiliation?
I'm sorry.
Okay, this is
Professor Plum,
good.
you were once a professor of psychiatry, specializing in helping paranoid and homicidal lunatics suffering from delusions of grandeur.
Yes, but now I work for the United Nations.
So your work has not changed. But you don't practice medicine at the UN. His license to practice has been lifted, correct?
Why? What did he do?
You know what doctors aren't allowed to do with their lady patients?
Yeah?
Well, he did.
Oh, how disgusting.
Are you making moral judgments, Mrs. Peacock? How then do you justify taking bribes in return for delivering your husband, Senator Peacock's vote to certain lobbyists?
My husband is a paid consultant. There is nothing wrong with that.
Not if it's publicly declared, perhaps. But if the payment is delivered by slipping used greenbacks in plain envelopes under the door of the men's room, how would you describe that transaction?
I'd say it stinks.
Oh, how would you know? When were you in that men's room?
So it's true.
No, it's a vicious lie.
I'm sure we're all glad to hear that. But you've been paying blackmail for over a year now to keep that story out of the papers.
Thank you, Snyder, for the follow.
I'm willing to believe you. I, too, am being blackmailed for something I didn't do.
Me too.
And me.
Not me.
You're not being blackmailed?
Oh, I'm being blackmailed, all right. But I did what I'm being blackmailed for.
Frank, I run a
That's one
specialized
way to
hotel
look at it.
intelligence service
Right?
for a gentleman with the company of a young lady for a short while.
Oh, yeah? What's the phone number?
So how did you know?
He's like, I need to hit you up.
One of your clients.
Certainly not.
I was asking Miss Scarlett.
Well, you tell him it's not true.
It's not true.
Is that true?
No, it's not true.
Ha ha! So it is true.
A double negative.
Double negative? You mean you have photographs?
That sounds like a confession to me. In fact, the double negative has led to proof positive. I'm afraid you gave yourself.
She wearing a
Are you
what?
trying to make me look stupid in front of the other guests?
Why is she wearing yellow?
That's right.
Supposed
See what's so terrible about Colonel Mustard visiting a house of ill fame? Most soldiers do, don't they?
Oh, please.
But he holds a sensitive security post in the Pentagon. And, Colonel, you drive a very expensive car. You live on a colonel's pay.
I don't. I came into money during the war when I lost my mommy and daddy.
Mrs. White,
Alright.
you've been paying our friend the blackmailer ever since your husband died under
What I want to know is why a guy that old still saying mommy and daddy.
Right?
Why is that funny?
What's that phone number?
See, that's why he was lying on his back in his coffin.
I didn't kill him.
Then why are you paying the blackmailer?
I don't want a scandal, do I? We had had a very humiliating public confrontation. He was deranged. He was lunatic. He didn't actually seem to like me very much. He had threatened to kill me in public.
Why would he want to kill you in public?
I think she meant he threatened in public to kill her.
English. It's very important.
Being killed is pretty final, wouldn't you say?
And yet he was the one who died, not you, Mrs. White, not you.
She's worried about where the public word was.
He was a scientist. Nuclear physics.
What was he like?
He was always a rather stupidly optimistic man. I mean, I'm afraid it came as a great shock to him when he died.
She's behind us.
Found dead at home. His head had been cut off. So
I
had
guess
his.
I am.
I had been out all evening at the movies.
Do you miss him?
Well, it's a matter of life after death. Now that he's dead, I have a life.
But he was your second. Your first husband also disappeared.
That was his job. He was an illusionist.
But he never reappeared.
He wasn't a very good illusionist.
I have something to say. I'm not going to wait for Wadsworth here to unmask me. I work for the State Department, and I'm a homosexual. I feel no
Probably isn't even what he's getting
about this.
outed
Wait.
for.
So
I must
why
keep
is
it a secret, or I
Mrs.
will lose
White
my
in a
job on
very
security
dark
grounds.
color?
Very good question there.
Thank you.
Like, this is really questioning the color blindness. They colorblind?
It just leaves Mr. Body.
What's your little secret?
Oh, hadn't you guessed? He's the one who's blackmailing you all.
You bastard!
Gentlemen,
Is this the Three Stooges?
Apparently.
call me a bastard!
No,
Is that necessary, Mrs. White?
Wait! The police are coming!
He may be getting her jewels, but she got his.
Right?
Blackmail depends on secrecy. You've all admitted how he's been able to blackmail you. All you have to do is tell the police he'll be convicted and your troubles will be over.
It's not so easy. You'll never tell the police.
Then I shall. I have evidence in my possession, and this conversation is being tape recorded.
Point of order. Tape recordings are not admissible evidence.
Ladies and gentlemen, the police will be here in about 45 minutes.
Okay. Did anybody else catch the fact that she's
Be behind bars.
rolling around some balls?
Where are you going this time?
Oh my gosh.
Make up their mind. Can I just get my little bag from the hall?
Oh, jeez.
Hey,
Only adrenaline would catch that.
They weren't blue balls, they were red balls.
I said pool balls, not blue balls.
The evidence against us, no doubt.
We didn't know we were meeting you tonight. Did you know you were meeting us?
Oh, yes.
What were you told precisely?
Merely that you were all meeting to discuss our little financial arrangements. And if I did not appear, Wadsworth would be informing the police about it all. Naturally, I could hardly resist putting in an appearance. Excuse me.
He knew.
Open them.
Why not? I enjoy getting presents from strange men. Candlestick.
A weird outlook on life, I guess.
What's it?
Yes. I can't believe none of y'all have seen this movie till tonight.
In your hands, you each have a lethal weapon. If you denounce me to the police, you will also be exposed and humiliated. I'll see to that in court. But if one of you kills Wadsworth now, no one but the 7 of us will ever know.
Whoa.
He has the key.
I knew he was gonna die.
Which he said would only be opened over his I suggest we take him up on that offer.
Oh no, girlie, somebody dies.
The only way to avoid finding yourselves on the front pages is for one of you to kill Wadsworth. Now.
Okay, good.
Oh, he's alive.
Mr. Body. Stand back. Come here.
Oh shit.
Mr. Body is just a body.
He's dead.
I mean, I'm actually really disappointed that I did not see Mr. Body becoming the dead body.
If you didn't
His name's Body.
I am so mad at myself.
Gunshot wound.
I said that specifically as he came in. I said he's Mr. Body.
Hole here in the wall. See that? How did he die? I don't know. I'm not a forensic expert.
Well, one of us must have killed him.
Yeah, no, I didn't do it.
Oh, son, I need a drink.
I need a drink.
He was poisoned. Mrs. Peacock. Sit down, Mrs. Upper. He poisoned? I don't.
Well, drink it. You can find out.
Never know.
Unless
What were they going to do with it?
he dies too.
She said I
I'm just staring at her.
What?
Open up. It must be the murderer. Why would he scream?
You must have a victim in there. Oh, my God, Yvette.
Oh my God! You're alive.
No thanks to you.
What do you mean?
You locked me up with the murder, you idiot. So the murderer is in this room. Mais oui.
But where?
Where? Here. We are all looking at him. He's what Mrs. White said in the study. One of you is the killer.
How did you know he said that?
I was listening. But why were you screaming in here all by yourself? Because I am frightened. Me too. I also drink the cognac. Mon Dieu. I can't stay in here by myself.
Her face.
Come back to the study with us. With the murder.
There is safety in numbers, my dear.
Alright, so who done it? Skillet, you can't answer.
I'm not.
This is terrible. This is absolutely terrible.
I actually don't remember. So.
Oh my God.
No.
Well, obviously, it's in the study.
Butler?
I'm not the
I think that's the study.
I'm a butler.
Yes.
In fact, I was his butler.
I think it's the kitchen.
House. Why did he... In fact, I wrote the letter. left us. It was all my
It could
idea.
be the living room.
I don't understand.
The
Why
pool
did you
room.
invite us here to meet your late employer? Were you assisting him to blackmail us?
Certainly not.
I think you
Yes.
had better explain.
I think this is the study.
Please sit down, everyone.
So the housekeeper in the pool room with the balls.
Oh gosh.
Just politely step over the dead body, whose name is Buddy. Oh, that was a
Why
big
did you just flash the camera?
Yeah, she basically did flash the camera. I don't remember that.
Oh my lord.
Both true and misleading. I was once his butler, but it was not his untimely death this evening that brought my employment with him to an end.
When did it come to an end?
When my wife decided to end her life. She too is being blackmailed by this odious man who now lies dead before us. He hated my wife for the same reason that he hated all of you. He believed that you were all thoroughly un-American.
Sorry.
For some reason, he felt that it was inappropriate for a senator to have a corrupt wife, for a doctor to take advantage of his patients, for a wife to emasculate her husband, and so forth.
But this is ridiculous. If he was such a patriotic American, why didn't he just report us to the authorities?
And he decided to put his information to good use and make a little money out of it. What could be more American than that?
And what was your role in all this?
He's kind of got a point.
Yeah.
You know, in a very twisted way.
Who were
I can't believe the homie died.
socialists.
My God.
What the fuck?
We all make mistakes.
Old school movie here.
Holy crap. This is funny.
Yes, it's older than all of us.
Body threatened to give my wife's name to the House Un-American Activities Committee.
I'm the, I think the closest one to the
And so he blackmailed her.
time that it was made, but it's still even older than I am.
Silence was that we worked for him for nothing. We were slaves. Well, to make a long story short,
Too late.
the suicide of my wife preyed on my mind and created a sense of injustice in me. I resolved to put Mr. Body behind bars. It seemed to me the best way to do it, and to free all of you from the same burden of blackmail, was to get everyone face to face, confront Mr. Body with his crimes, and then turn him over to the police.
Everything is explained.
Nothing.
Except who killed.
Them.
But the point is, we've got to find out in the next 39 minutes before the police arrive.
My God, we can't have them come here now. But
How can we possibly find out which of you did it?
What do you mean, which of you did it?
Well, I didn't do it.
Well, one of us did. We all had the opportunity. We all had a motive.
Great. We'll all go to the chair.
Maybe it wasn't one of us. Well, who else could it have been?
Who else is in the house?
Only
Oh,
the
he's the
cook.
The cook!
Yeah. I'd say it was her for sure.
She's fumbling that cigarette.
She's what?
Um,
French fries in the bowl.
she was fumbling the cigarette like she's barely keeping it in her hand.
Well, she's not here. I didn't do it! Somebody help me, please. Somebody help me, please!
This dude skipped leg day and arm day.
Don't touch it. That's evidence.
Well, not for us. We have to find out who did this. We can't take fingerprints.
So he touches it.
I think you'd better explain
Yeah,
yourself.
that was sus right there.
Want to kill the
I think it's
Wasn't that bad?
let's vote him out.
Let's vote him out. Send him to the abyss.
Straight out to the dogs.
I would kill you
Are we not
next.
gonna talk about how I guess Scarlett just dropped her cigarette on the dead body?
Did she? I missed that. I said she was fumbling with it.
I've admitted nothing.
Well, you paid the blackmail. How many husbands have you had?
Mine or other women's?
Yours.
5.
5.
Yes, just the 5.
Mine or other women's.
So,
Lure men to their deaths like a spider with flies.
flies are women are most vulnerable.
Right. Well, if it wasn't you, then who was it?
Right.
The dagger, anyway. It was you, Mrs. Peacock, wasn't it?
Yes, but I put it down.
Where?
In the study.
When?
I don't know. Before I came
It
after
was
I
in the
I
study.
don't
I
know.
repeat, it was
But
in the
if
study.
you could have picked it up.
Everybody keeping notes?
I suggest we take the cook's body
Not really.
to the study. Why?
Me neither.
I like to keep the kitchen tidy.
My question is, they're all together, so how are they having time to kill?
I don't know, but I'm starting to think we could take notes for tomorrow night.
No staring at
Oh my god.
It's gone.
Maybe he wasn't dead.
He was.
We should have made sure.
How? By cutting his head off, I suppose.
That wasn't called for.
Where is he?
Whoa.
Just climb over another dead body. It's just normal.
Is he supposed to be Mr. Green?
He couldn't have been dead.
Yes.
Was. At least I thought he was.
Professor Plum, I guess.
That's Professor Plum, yes.
Quite a difference to him.
Yep.
Maybe there is life after
It would really be a lot easier if they
Improbable
wore
as sex
their
after
colors.
It would, wouldn't it?
Mr. Body killed the cook.
Yes.
I ain't gonna lie, I need name tags on them. Like, hello, my name is...
Well, if you'll excuse me, I have.
I see her as being Miss Peacock. That's pretty easy to see.
No, I just.
Yeah, that
You're stepping over a dead body to go powder your nose.
I'm afraid those are the negatives which Colonel listed earlier.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Were you planning to blackmail him, Wadsworth?
Certainly not. I'd obtained them for the Colonel, and I was going to give them back as soon as Mr. Body was unmasked.
Very pretty. Would you like to see these, Yvette? They might shock you.
No, merci. I am a lady.
Oh, how do you know what kind of pictures they are if you're such a lady?
What sort of pictures are they?
They are my pictures, and I'd like them back, please.
No, I'm afraid there's something in them that concerns me, too.
Let me see.
Of course, he takes it.
Nobody can get into that position.
Sure they can. Let me show you.
Oh, May.
It looks like he's got scratches on his face.
Sonny cancer!
Did somebody try to claw his eye out after the bullet through the head?
Sorry. I didn't do it! Got new injuries. Well, he's certainly dead now. Why would anyone want to kill him twice?
Seems so unnecessary.
That's what we call overkill.
He did not catch her.
Unless he wasn't dead before. What's the difference?
That's what we're trying to find out! We're trying to find out who killed him, and where, and with what.
There's no need to shout.
I'm not shouting!
Look above the door.
All right, I am. I'm shouting, I'm shouting, I'm shouting!
I didn't know that was happening. I forgot about that.
Okay, put the corpses on the sofa.
Did anybody else see the two guys squat down behind the house cleaner?
No.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, they definitely did.
That candle smacked him upside the head.
Careful, don't get blood on the sofa.
How do we do this? The dagger will go further into her back.
Tip her forward over the arm.
Now, Mr. Body. Now, who had access to the candlestick?
All of us. It was given to you. Yeah, but I dropped it on the table. Anyone could have picked it up. You, him.
Look, we still have all these weapons. The gun, the rope, the wrench, the lead pipe. Let's put them all in this cupboard and lock it. There's a homicidal maniac about.
What are you doing with the key?
Putting it in my pocket.
Why?
Well, to keep it safe, obviously.
That means that you can open it whenever you want.
But it also means that you can't.
But what if you're the murderer?
I'm not. But what if you are? But it's got to be put somewhere. If I've got it, I know I'm safe.
We don't know that we are.
I have an idea. We'll throw it away. Good idea.
I don't know that I would be with that thing slapping me in the face.
Right.
Sorry. Sorry. Can we help?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disturb the whole household, but my car broke down out here, and I was wondering if I could use your phone.
Just a moment, please.
Like, that's not odd.
Bro, I would turn around and I would leave.
Very well, sir. Would you care to come in?
Well, where is it?
What, the body?
The phone.
What body? But there's nobody. Nobody. There's nobody in the study. No.
No!
But I think there's a phone in the lounge.
Thank you.
When you finished your call,
That was slick. Nobody.
to wait here.
Certainly.
No, Mr. Body.
Where's the key? In my
Pocket. Not that key, the key to the cupboard with the weapons.
Do you still wish me to throw it away?
Yes!
Watch, he probably threw the wrong key.
Well,
Let me out.
No.
Why not?
I just got to the
We gotta know who did it. We're all in this together now.
You leave, I'll say that you killed them both.
Me too.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, Wadsworth, I'll make you sorry you ever started this. One day when we're alone together.
Mrs. White, no man in his right mind will be alone together with you.
Oh,
Well, I could use a drink.
So could I.
Just checking.
Everything all right?
Yep, 2 corpses. Everything's fine.
I needed the wrong key.
Anybody else want a whiskey?
yeah.
That's how adrenaline would pour.
Party foul.
Am I right in thinking there is nobody else
No,
in this
his
house?
glass
There is someone
still
else
isn't
in this
enough
house.
for me.
Sorry, I said
No meaning yes? Look, I want a straight answer.
Needed at least
Someone
4
else, or
fingers in
isn't
that
there?
glass.
Yes or no?
no.
No, there is or no, there isn't.
Yes.
Don't you think we should get that man out of the house before he finds out what's been going on here?
Yeah.
How can we throw him outside in this weather?
Let him stay in the house. He may get suspicious.
If we throw him out, he may get even more suspicious. If I were him, I'd be suspicious already.
So, isn't there enough weapons already in that house without her creating another one?
Half an hour.
Yeah, by breaking the glass.
Be here,
Yeah.
and there are 2 dead bodies in the study.
Well, there is still some confusion as to whether or not there's anybody else in this house. I told you there isn't. There isn't any confusion or there isn't anybody else. Either. Or both. Just give me a clear answer. What was the question? Is there anybody else in the house? That's what
Dang. English is extremely important, folks.
I suggest we handle this in proper military fashion. We split up and search the house.
Split up.
Yes. We have very little time left, so we'll split up into pairs. Pairs? Yes.
Wait a minute. Suppose that one of us is the murderer. If we split up into pairs, whichever one of us is left with the killer might get killed.
Then we would have discovered who the murderer is.
But the other half of the pair would
Sounds like Among Us.
This is
It does sound like Among Us. That's why I said it'd be cool to play Among Us with all these names.
Look what happened to the.
We should totally do it.
Are you willing to take that chance?
What choice have we?
None.
I suppose you're right.
Bon, d'accord. But it is dark upstairs and I am frightened of the dark. Will anyone go with me?
I will.
I will.
No, thank you.
We all draw lots
Okay, I got
for
to the part
partners.
where y'all said it sounds like Among Us. I agree.
Well, if there was any question about the one guy's status in life, or that definitely solidified it.
So
Ready?
this is
The 2 shortest
we're
together.
gonna be doing
The next 2 shortest together.
blue
Agreed?
colorized 2020
And I suggest the 2 shortest search the cellar and so on up.
The colonel had to measure that.
Oh Lord.
I want to go see where some of these actors went after this.
I think I know where the butler. I think I've seen him in a few things.
Have you?
Yeah. I know at least one of
He's a
them's
lot
passed
younger
away.
in this, so I'm not certain on it, but
Professor Plum. He looked so much like someone else. I can't figure out who he was.
Wasn't he in Ghostbusters?
Is that what it was?
it could be.
The cellar.
Well, we know what's in the study. Just come from the library, and the stranger's locked up in the lounge.
Let's go to the billiard room again.
Christopher Lloyd.
Oh, is that who it is?
Yeah, Christopher Lloyd. No, it's Back to the Future. Yeah,
Okay.
Back to the Future.
That's what I was thinking, but he looked a little different. So yes, he's the scientist guy. Yeah, Doc. That's where I was thinking I recognized him from.
Absolutely no.
I'm sure there's no one up there.
Then you go.
Isn't this the one guy that said he didn't want to go with her?
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Where are they at? Is this going to the cellar?
I think so.
Okay, so we're back with them.
That's definitely the cellar.
No, you can go first.
No, I insist.
No,
It's like, what happened to cellars? Why don't we have those anymore?
Isn't that enough?
Well,
Are you going in?
yeah.
Yes, I.
It puts the lotion on its skin, kind of shit.
Right.
Right.
I don't see any light switches in there.
Well, neither do I, but there must be switches somewhere.
Shall I come in with you?
No.
Oh, no.
I mean, no, thank you.
Ladies first.
No, thanks.
Let's go at the same time, and she's trying not to laugh. You see that?
Gonna play some pool.
Whoa!
It tricked you, didn't it?
Damn. That editing.
Go
That
on.
editing got
I'll
me.
be right behind you.
You thought you saw them under the table?
Then we go together.
The lighting, they had everything set up. It looked like on a glance, it looks like there could be legs, like the railing is legs and stuff. Like
Yeah.
I'm not even sure she could fit through there, much less the two of them together.
Stay there!
We don't want to ruin it for you, girlie.
Just look out.
We don't want to ruin it for you.
Well, I'm at the part where they're standing up the stairs, like they're walking up.
What room's this?
Well, now you know what we're talking about.
Get your mitts off me.
Well then.
I just said I don't see how she fit down the stairs by herself, much less the two of them together.
Oh.
Over here.
now it feels like phasmophobia.
You look. I'll search the
You look, I'll search the kitchen.
I'm out. I'm going back to the van. I'll see y'all later.
Yup.
Popcorn for sure.
Yup.
See, she already seen the ghost.
This is definitely girly going to get killed.
Poor girly.
I'm waiting for the lights to start flickering. The door to slam shut.
Yeah, yeah.
You could tell this was an old movie. The single stroke cherries.
I mean, with that, you can tell it's an old movie.
Oh yeah, the old real film.
That was for the audio.
Yeah, that was the audio, so that means the audio.
That was audio film?
Yeah.
The police?
Gave something away.
I'm a little nervous. I'm in this big house, and I've been locked into the lounge. Yes. The funny thing is, there's a whole group of people here having some sort of party. And one of them is my old boss from...
Dum dum dum.
Kids nowadays ain't gonna know what that is.
What the dum dum dum?
No, girlie, do you know what that thing that's about to come on your screen is?
Oh. Now do you know how to use it?
That's a good question. Girly, do you know how to use it?
The phone.
You turn it and go.
You don't have to make the noises though. It makes it on its own.
Every time I use a phone like that, from now on, I'm going.
Should we see where it leads?
What the hell? I'll go first. I've had a good life.
Okay, I just had to make sure.
I'm still a baby, but I don't think I'm 9.
I've watched videos where kids that are not people that are around your age push the center trying to get it to work, or push in between the finger spots, like it's gonna dial the phone.
Ouch.
Where's it coming from? Where are we going? The lounge! Door's locked!
I know.
Then unlock it!
Where's the key?
The key's gone! Never mind about the key! Unlock the door!
I can't unlock the door without the key! Let us in! Let us in! Let us out! Let us out!
There's no alternative. I'm just gonna have to break it down! Please! Go!
I know!
Bro, you gotta put your shoulder into it.
Help! Will you shut up? We're doing our best! Help!
She comes with a gun.
Shooting at us! Oh, please! I've been shot! I've been shot!
Come out! The door is open!
Why are you shooting that thing at us?
To get you out!
You know, you could have killed us! I could have been killed! I can't take any more scares.
But look!
I guess he can take more scares.
What if you did it? We found him! Together!
How did you get in?
The door was locked!
It's a great trick.
There's a secret passageway from the conservatory.
It's not the same gun!
From the cupboard.
But it was locked!
How was he so calm about that?
But yes, see for yourself.
Oh yes, just throw the gun on the ground.
How did you know it was unlocked? How did you know that you could get at the gun?
I didn't. I think I would break it open, but it was open already.
A likely story.
Maybe they'll just go away.
You can see it start to move.
Why?
I have nothing to hide. I didn't do it. The key.
You. Good evening, sir. I found an abandoned
That's what I do too.
Did you come in here for any help by any chance?
No. Well, actually, yes.
No. There seemed to be some kind of disagreement.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
You may, sir. You may use the one in the, no. You could use the one in the no. Would you be kind enough to wait in the, library?
Don't I know you from someplace? You all seem to be very anxious about something.
It's the chandelier. It fell down, almost killed us. Would you like to come this way, please, sir?
Bro, this man's a fucking asshole.
Nothing like making it obvious.
This man looks
Please
so
help yourself to a drink,
confused.
if you'd like.
What are they having?
Not the cognac, just in case.
Just in case of what?
They just locked a cop in there.
We should have told him.
Oh, very well for you to say that now.
I said it then.
Shut up!
Yeah, the chandelier almost killed them.
All right. Any clues, guys? Yeah.
I think I'm behind.
Hello?
Maybe the cop answered it.
And who shall I say is calling? Would you hold on,
Did they
please?
really just lock the officer in there?
Yes, they did.
Let me out of here! Let me out of here! You have no right to shut me in! I'll book you for false arrest and wrongful imprisonment and obstructing an officer in the course of his duty and murder!
What do you mean? Murder.
I just said it so you would open the door. What's going on around here? And why would you lock me in? And why are you receiving phone calls from J. Edgar Hoover?
J. Edgar Hoover?
That's right. The head of the Federal Bureau of Investigation.
Why is J. Edgar Hoover on your phone? I didn't know. He's on everybody else's. Why shouldn't he be on mine? Excuse me.
What part?
He said, can I ask who's calling? And he said, yeah, hold
What's
on.
going on here?
We're having a party.
Mind if I look around?
Sure. You can show him around, Mr. Green.
Me?
Yes, you can show him the dining room, the kitchen, the ballroom.
Fine.
Uh-oh.
Officer, come with me. I'll show you the dining room, or the kitchen, or the ballroom.
Who has FBI on the phone?
Make it look convincing.
So, this is the dining room.
No kidding.
Make it look convincing. What do they make it look convincing?
What's going on in those two rooms?
Which two rooms?
Those two rooms.
Oh, those two rooms.
Yes.
Ballroom.
Officer, I don't think you should go in there.
Why not?
Because it's all too shocking.
All too shocking.
Oh, life could be a dream if I could take you up in paradise up above. If you would tell me I
This woman is kissing a dead body.
could be a dream, sweetheart. Hello, hello again. Shaboom, and
It's not all that shocking. These folks are just having a good time.
If you would let me spend my whole life with you.
Oh man. No, but you will.
I'm at the part where he walks in the room.
Excuse me. This man's drunk. Dead drunk.
Dead right.
He won't be driving home, officer. I promise you that. Somebody will give him a lift, huh?
Oh, we'll get him a car.
A long black car.
A limousine.
A long black car.
Officer. You're too late. I've seen it all.
You have? I can explain everything.
You don't have to.
I don't.
Don't worry. There's nothing illegal about any of this.
Are you sure?
Of course. This is America.
I see.
Yes, I said dead drunk.
We coming in so late.
That's the part I'm at.
I'm sorry, it's funny.
He said he'll be driving in a long black car.
Did you lock him in again?
We haven't finished searching the house yet. But we're running out of time. Only 15 minutes before the police come.
The police already came!
Oh, shut up! Let's get on with it.
Monsieur?
Poor girly. So late.
Like showing up late to a party and missing the phone.
I'm still enjoying the movie.
That's good.
Oh! Look! Oh. Can't believe it. I wonder where this...
It's,
Oh, the meat closet.
she's venting.
Who's venting?
You.
Probably.
One that you love, life could be a dream, sweetheart. Hello again.
Colonel Mustard and who is she?
Could be a dream.
Miss Green? No. Miss,
Scarlet.
is that Scarlet?
Scarlet. Both of them just vented.
Life.
Homie got smacked in the and she was playing with the meat.
Oh, jeez.
Dum 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 dum.
Ah, man.
I told y'all this is so much like Among Us. It really is.
They're walking out.
Oh, shutting the doors.
Yeah, trapping them.
Dude, I feel like I'm so late on this compared to y'all. I just got to the part where they vented.
Did anyone recognize you? They must have, and not just my face. They know every inch of my body. And they're not the only ones. It's you!
Did this just turn into a 1-900 call?
I don't know what it is. No, I'm not on duty.
They know every inch of my
But
body.
I have a feeling that I'm in danger.
Damn, that's impressive.
You know that big, ugly house on top. Hello? Hello?
The police is really slow on the phone.
Are you there?
Da-da-da-da-da. I
Oh,
am
that's
singing
really
telegram.
The door! Coming!
Coming!
I'm at the door.
Who has a shower faucet at the doorknob?
Oh, the Lancer back.
Nobody wanted to go fix lights, huh?
And it cost them.
Nobody wanted to go fix light.
And it cost them. They just don't even know yet.
And there were 6.
Oh, 7.
Just keep counting up.
Who's sus?
What the hell? They have a doorknob for a shower?
This party just got a little bit too freaky.
They don't even like. They're just like whatever.
Yeah.
This is like when a body is just looked at and gone, move on to the next one.
Why didn't you call the body? Well, because
We were looking for the
I still got no information.
we were looking for the double kill.
2 murders.
We were looking for the other dead body, sir.
Neither of them shot.
Well, she died.
I heard a gun.
So did I. I thought I heard the front door slam.
Oh, God. The murderer must have run.
The kill cooled down.
Brad, they literally just walked away from her?
6 altogether. This is getting serious.
They just closed the door.
Okay, I have Fortnite trying to open up on my computer. What is going on?
Very well. I know who did it.
I think he's gonna
And furthermore, I will tell you how it was all done.
Oh.
Follow me.
The butler is buttling.
He is buttling. He's doing a rebuttal.
What happened? I shall need to take you through the events of the evening, step by step. At the start of the evening, Yvette was here by herself, waiting to offer you all a glass of champagne. I was in the hall. I know because I was there. Then I hurried across to the kitchen.
And the cook was in here, alive, sharpening knives, preparing for Mustard. I prevented you from telling me your real name because I didn't want any of you to use any name other than your pseudonym, and I introduced myself to you as the butler, and I ran across the hall to the library.
They don't wish they bought their tennis shoes.
Yes, they are.
You a drink.
God, man, I would love to play that character.
Can we do this next time we play Among Us? Run circles?
Mustard. Hello, hello. And I noticed that Mrs. White and Yvette flinched. Then there was a rumble of thunder.
So we're gonna play a clue themed Among Us.
Too late!
After somebody finds somebody dead, we all have to run around saying this is where we were at.
Sat here. Mrs. White sat here. Mr. Green, Miss Scarlet, Colonel Mustard. This chair was vacant.
Yeah.
Anyway, we all revealed.
And then someone gets killed while they're doing it.
Blackmail.
All this came out after dinner in the study.
You're right. Mr. Green stood here, and Mr. Peacock here, and Miss Scarlet here, and Professor Plum here, and Colonel Mustard, and Mrs. White. I'm getting there, I'm getting there. And Mr. Body went to get his surprise packages from the hall. And you all opened your presents. Mr. Body switched out the lights.
His whole path.
Oh, grand. Mr. Body lay on the floor, dead. He was dead, I examined him. Then why was he bashed on the head a few minutes later with a candlestick if he was dead already? All right, I made a mistake. Right. But if so, why was Mr. Body pretending to be dead? It could only be because he realized that his scheme had misfired, and the gunshot was intended to kill him, not me. Look, the bullet grazed his ear. Clearly his best with it.
Still alive.
Be dead already, so whoever grabbed the gun from me in the dark was trying to kill him. But remember, what happened next? Mrs. Peacock took a drink. You said, maybe it's poisoned. She screams. I had to stop her screaming. Then more screaming. The billiard room. We all rushed out. But one of us wasn't here. No.
No?
No. Maybe one of us was murdering the cook. Who wasn't here with us? Do you know?
I know who it is.
While we stood here, trying to stop
Keep it to yourself. Write it down.
could have stayed in the study, picked up the
All right, I'll write it down and show it to
and
the chat.
Oh, how could he risk it? We might have seen him running back.
Not if they used this secret passage. And the murderer ran back down the secret passage to the study.
Is that where it comes out?
Yes, look!
What? How did you know? This house belongs to a friend of mine I've known all along. So you could be the murderer? That'd be ridiculous. If I was the murderer, why would I reveal to you how I did it?
Oh, this is where the
Who else knew about the secret passage?
This sounds like Among Us. Again.
You could have known about it all the time.
But I didn't. Well, why should we believe you?
Because she was with us all in the billiard room doorway while Yvette was screaming, don't you remember?
But what I don't understand is why was the cook murdered? She had nothing to do with Mr. Body.
Of course she did. I gathered you all here together because you were all implicated in Mr. Body's dastardly blackmail. Did none of you deduce that the others were involved too?
What?
The cook and Yvette?
No.
That's how he got all his information. Before he could blackmail anyone, Mr. Body had to discover their guilty secret. The cook and Yvette were his accomplices.
See? So, whoever knew that the cook was involved killed her?
Yes. I know, because I was Mr. Body's butler, that the cook had worked for one of you.
Who?
You recognized Yvette, didn't you? Don't deny it.
What do you mean, don't deny it? I'm not denying anything.
Another denial.
All right, it's true. I knew Yvette. My husband had an affair with her, but I didn't care. I wasn't jealous.
You knew Yvette too, didn't you?
Yes, she worked for me.
And you also knew her, sir. We've already established that you were one of Miss Scarlett's clients. That's why you were so desperate to get your hands on those negatives. Photographs of you and Yvette in flagrante delicto, remember?
Mr. Body threatened to send those pictures to my dear old mother. The shock would have killed her.
Oh, that would have been quite an achievement since you told us that she's dead already.
Yep.
So he had the motive.
You all had a motive.
But where and when was Mr. Body killed?
Don't you see? Look, we came back from the study with Yvette. Mr. Body was on the floor, pretending to be dead. But one of us knows he's alive. So, I explained that I was Mr. Body's butler and I was here, and we realized there was only one other person in the house.
Well, where is he?
One of us slipped through the same secret passage.
Again?
Of course, back to the study. The murderer was in the secret passage. Meanwhile, Mr. Body been on the floor. He jumped up.
The murderer came out of the secret panel, picked up the candlestick.
Mr. Body followed us out of the study into the hall looking for an escape. The murderer crept up behind him and killed him.
Will you stop that?
No. Threw him into the toilet. And nonchalantly rejoined us beside the cook's body in the kitchen. It took less than half a minute.
So who wasn't there the entire time in the kitchen?
Whoever it was is the murderer.
He comes out.
Flushed in the toilet as well.
To throw away the key. A motorist. I didn't throw the key away. I put it in my pocket. And someone could have taken it out of my pocket and substituted another.
We were all in a huddle. Any one of us could have done that.
Precisely.
Wait a minute. Colonel Mustard has a top-secret Pentagon job. Mrs. White's husband was a nuclear physicist, and Yvette is a link between them.
What is your top secret job, Colonel?
I can tell you. He's working on the secret of the next fusion bomb.
How did you know that?
Can you keep a secret?
Yes.
So can I.
Was this a plot between them, Wadsworth, or did Colonel Mustard do it alone?
We shall see. Let's look at the other murders.
Yes. Bad luck that that motorist arrived at that moment.
It wasn't luck. I invited him.
You did?
Of course, it's obvious. Everyone here tonight was either Mr. Body's victim or accomplice. Everyone who has died gave him vital information about one of you. I got them here so they give evidence against him and force him to confess.
Yeah? What about that motorist? What kind of information did he have?
He was my driver during the war.
And what was he holding over you?
He knew that I was a war profiteer. I stole essential Air Force radio parts, and I sold them on the black market. That is how I made all my money. But that does not make me a murderer.
Because they're ready.
Right?
Was the policeman working for Mr. Body, too?
The cop was from Washington. He was on my payroll. I bribed him once a week so I could carry on with business. Mr. Body found out somehow.
Oh, my God.
Oh, please.
And the singing telegram girl?
She was my patient once. I had an affair with her. That's how I lost my license. Mr. Body found that out, too.
Well, let's put her in the study with the others. So, you all know why they died. Whoever
They're over this.
also wanted his accomplices dead.
How did the murderer know about them all? I mean, I admit that I had guessed that this young singer informed on me to Mr. Body. But I didn't know anything about any of you until this evening.
First, the murderer needed to get the weapons. Easy. He stole the key from my pocket. And then we all followed Colonel Mustard's suggestion that we split up and search the house.
Suggestion.
And one of us got away from his or her partner and hurried to the study. On the desk was the envelope from Mr. Body. It contained photographs and letters. The evidence of Mr. Body's network of informants.
Where is the envelope now?
Gone. Destroyed. Perhaps in the fire. The only possible place. Aha! Then, having found out the whole story, the murderer went to the cupboard, unlocked it with the key, took out the wrench.
Then we found the secret passage from the conservatory to the lounge, where we found the motorist dead.
That's right. And we couldn't get in. So we ran to the open cupboard, got the gun, and shot the door open. Bang! And then the doorbell rang.
Whoever it is, they gotta go away or they'll be killed. Oh.
Good evening. Have you ever given any thought to the kingdom of heaven?
What?
Repent.
The kingdom
of Armageddon is almost upon us.
I got news for you. It's already here.
Go away.
But your souls are in danger.
Our lives are in danger, you phoenix.
Perfect timing, right?
Then we split up again, and the murderer switched off the electricity. Oh my God!
Not again.
Turn on the light!
Sorry, didn't mean to frighten you.
You're a bit late for that.
Then there were 3 more murders.
So which of us killed them?
None of us killed Mr. Body or the cook.
So who did?
The one person who wasn't with us. Yvette.
Yvette!
She was in the billiard room listening to our conversation. She heard the gunshot. She thought he was dead. And while we all examined the bullet hole, she crept into the study, picked up the dagger, ran to the kitchen, and stabbed the cook. We didn't hear the cook scream, because Mrs. Peacock was screaming about the poisoned brandy. Then Yvette returned to the billiard room. She screamed, and we all ran to her.
Well, when did she kill Mr. Body?
When I said. We all ran to the kitchen to see the cook. Yvette hid in the study to check that Mr. Body was dead. He got up and followed them down the hall, so she hit him on the head with a candlestick and dragged him to the toilet.
Why?
To create confusion.
It worked.
Why did she do it?
Was it because she was acting under orders from the person who later killed her?
Who?
Who? Who?
Was it one of her clients? Or was it a jealous wife? Or an adulterous doctor? No. It was her employer, Miss Garnett.
That's a lie.
Is it? You used her the way you always used her. You killed a motorist when we split up to search the house.
How could I have known about the secret passage?
Easy. Yvette told you. So when we split up again, you switched off the electricity. It was easy for you here on the ground floor. Then, in the dark, you got the lead pipe and the rope, strangled Yvette, ran to the library, killed the cop, picked up the gun where Yvette dropped it,
It'd be pretty strong to strangle somebody like that.
and shot her.
You've no proof.
The gun is missing. Gentlemen, turn out your pockets. Ladies, empty your purses. Whoever has the gun is the murderer.
Brilliantly worked out, Wadsworth. I congratulate you.
Me too.
Shut up!
Now, there's one thing I don't understand.
One thing?
Why did you do it? Half of Washington knows what kind of business you run. You were in no real danger. The whole town would be implicated if you were exposed.
I don't think they know my real business. Huh. My business is secrets. And a vet found them out for me. The secrets of Senator Peacock's Defense Committee, of Colonel Mustard's fusion bomb, Professor Plum's UN contacts, and the work of your husband, the nuclear physicist.
So, it is political. You're a communist.
No, Mr. Green. Communism is just a red herring. Like all members of the oldest profession, I'm a capitalist. And I'm going to sell my secrets, your secrets, to the highest bidder.
And what if we don't cooperate?
You will, or I'll expose you.
We could expose you. 6 murders?
I hardly think it will enhance your reputation at the UN, Professor Plum, if it's revealed that you have been implicated not only in adultery with one of your patients, but in her death. And the deaths of 5 other people.
You don't know what kind of people they have at the UN. I might go up in their estimation.
And it's no good blackmailing me, madam. I have no more money.
And neither do I. I know, sweetie pie, but you can pay me in government information. All of you. Except you, Wadsworth. You, as a mere butler, have no access to government secrets. So, I'm afraid your moment has come.
Not so fast, Miss Scarlet. I do have a secret or two.
Oh, yeah, such as?
The game's up, Scarlet. There are no more bullets left in that gun.
Come on, you don't think I'm gonna fall for that old trick?
It's not a trick. There was 1 shot at Mr. Body in the study, 2 for the chandelier, 2 at the lounge door, and 1 for the singing telegram.
That's not 6.
1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1.
There was only 1 shot that got the chandelier. That's 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1.
Even if you were right, that would be 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1, not 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1.
Okay, fine. 1 plus 2 plus 1.
Damn, he's confusing me.
Right.
There's 1 bullet left in this gun, and guess who's gonna get it? Oh! Ah!
I'm only a guest.
I'm only a guest.
Where's the chief? Ah, Wadsworth. Well done.
I did warn you, my dear. Mr. Hoover is an expert on Armageddon.
Wait a minute.
Don't hate me for trying to shoot you.
Frankly, Scarlet, I don't give a damn. As I was trying to tell you, there are no bullets left in this gun, you see? 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 is...
That's how it could have happened.
Oh, shit.
But how about this?
Wait, what?
The murderer ran across the hall to the study, picked up the rope and the lead pipe, ran to the billiard room, strangled Yvette. Rang
Now, this really is like Among Us.
pipe. Telegram.
Who's really sus?
The gun where Yvette dropped it, ran to the door, opened it, recognized the girl from her photograph, shot her, and then ran back to the cellar. Cellar! Yes.
But Colonel Mustard wasn't in the cellar.
But you were.
So?
You murdered them all. You were the person who was missing when the cook and Mr. Body were murdered. And the cook used to be your cook. Don't you remember your fatal mistake? You told us at dinner that we were eating one of your favorite recipes. And monkey's brains, though popular in Cantonese cuisine, are not often to be found in Washington, D.C.
Is that what we ate?
Why would I have murdered all?
Obviously, in case Mr. Body had told them about you.
So it was all nothing to do with the disappearing nuclear physicist and Colonel Mustard's work on the new fusion bomb.
No, communism was just a red herring. Mrs. Peacock did it all.
There's no proof.
Well, the gun is missing. Gentlemen, turn out your pockets. Ladies, empty your purses. Whoever has the gun is the murderer.
Very well. What do you propose to do about it?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing at all. I don't approve of murder, but it seems to me you've done the world a public service by ridding it of an appalling blackmailer and his disgusting informers.
But the police will be here any minute. What happens then?
Why should the police come? Nobody's called them.
You mean?
That's right. Now, I suggest that we stack the bodies in the cellar, lock it, leave quietly one at a time, and pretend that none of this has ever happened.
Great idea. I'll leave first, if you don't mind.
Be my guest. In fact, I think we all owe you a vote of thanks. For she's a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow, which nobody can deny, which nobody can deny, which nobody can deny. For she's a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly...
I told you I didn't do it.
But what if the authorities find out what happened?
The FBI will take care of that. You mean my phone call from Mr. Hoover? I work for him, of course. How else could I have known everything about you all?
There's still one thing I don't understand.
One thing.
Who was Mrs. taking bribes from?
Her husband, the senator, has influence over defense contracts.
Is there going to be a cover-up?
Isn't that in the public interest? What could be gained by exposure?
But is the FBI in the habit of cleaning up after multiple murder?
Yes. Why do you think it's run by a man called Hoover?
Oh, Mrs. Peacock.
How did you know my name?
The kingdom of heaven is at hand. Okay, take her away.
Take your hands off me! I'm the senator's wife!
Wadsworth, we got her.
You see, like the Manties, we always get our man.
Mrs. Peacock was a man?
There's a damn Three Stooges in here, for real. She even popped his damn suspender.
Really happened. Oh, Jesus. Okay.
I think I chose a good one for tonight.
Frighten anyone. Late for that. Then there were 3 more murders.
So who did it?
Let's consider each murder one by one. Professor Plum, you knew that Mr. Body was still alive. Even psychiatrists can tell the difference between patients who are alive or dead. You fired the in the dark and missed. So you pretended he was dead. That's how you were able to kill him later, unobserved.
That's right. He was the missing person in the kitchen after we found the cook dead.
But he was with us in the billiard room when we found Yvette screaming. If that's when the cook was killed, how did he do it?
I didn't.
But you don't expect us to believe that, do you?
I expect you to believe it. You killed the cook. She used to be your cook, and she informed on you to Mr. Body. You made one fatal mistake. Sitting here at dinner, Mrs. Peacock told us that she was eating one of her favorite recipes. And monkey's brains, though popular in Cantonese cuisine, are not often to be found in Washington, D.C. Colonel Mustard, when we saw the motorist at the front door, you took the key to the weapons cupboard out of my pocket. Then you suggested that we all split up. You separated from Miss Scarlett, crossed the hall, opened the cupboard, took the wrench, ran to the conservatory, entered the lounge through the secret passage, killed the motorist with a blow on the head. Like that!
This is incredible!
Not so incredible as what happened next, after we all split up again.
Just leave her on the steps.
Yes, you, Mrs. White. And while I was in the master bedroom, you hurried downstairs and turned off the electricity, got the rope from the open cupboard, and throttled Yvette. You were jealous that your husband was stooping Yvette. That's why you killed him, too.
Yes. Yes, I did it. I killed Yvette. I hated her so much. It flamed.
Sure reminds me of Miss Swan from Saturday Night Lights.
Heaving breaths.
She doesn't even know what she's saying.
The billiard room, Miss Scarlett seized the opportunity and under cover of darkness crossed to the library where she hit the cop whom she'd been bribing on the head with a lead pipe. True or false?
True. Who are you? Perry Mason.
So it must have been Mr. Green who shot the singing telegram.
I didn't do it.
Well, there's nobody else left.
But I didn't do it. The gun is missing. Whoever's got the gun shot the girl.
I shot her.
You? So it was you. I was going to expose you.
I know. So I choose to expose myself.
Please, there are ladies present.
You thought
Now they're worried about the ladies.
Wait a minute! So who did I kill?
My butler. Oh, shucks. He was expendable like all of you. I'm grateful to you all for disposing of my network of spies and informers. Saved me a lot of trouble. Now there's no evidence against me.
This all has nothing to do with my disappearing nuclear physicist husband or Colonel Mustard's work with the new top-secret fusion bomb.
No. Communism was just a red herring.
But the police will be here any minute. You'll never get away with this, any of you.
Why should the police come? Nobody's called them.
You mean, oh my God, of course.
So why shouldn't we get away with it? We'll stack the bodies in the cellar, lock it, leave quietly one at a time, and forget that any of this ever happened.
And you'll just go on blackmailing us all.
Of course. Why not?
Well, I'll tell you why not.
Good shot, Green. Oh, very good.
What did he say?
A very good shot.
Oh.
Are you a cop?
No, I'm a plant.
A plant? I thought men like you were usually called a fruit.
FBI. That phone call from J. Edgar Hoover was for me. I told you I didn't do it.
The way she put up her hands there, Scarlett.
They all did it. But if you want to know who killed Mr. Body, I did. In the hall, with the revolver. Okay, Chief, take him away. I'm gonna go home and sleep with my wife.
No.
Alright, that was pretty good.
You're welcome. Thought that was pretty good.
Yeah.
So I just like to say at the end when who was that Plum? I don't know, Green?
Yeah,
I feel like that's me sussing everybody out and then, killing the last person and admitting it was me. No, it wasn't me at all. Yeah, it's me.
Oh man, I I was glad I recommended that movie because that was good. Oh man,
So we gonna make this a usual thing, not a every Friday kind of thing, but
at least once a month or so.
yeah.
Someone else got to recommend a movie next time though. I felt like I really recommended this one.
Yeah, I'd be down to make this a thing.
Are we just like, is there a specific type of movies? I feel like we should do a horror movie. I'm into horror movies.
Hey, I'm good with anything. I just do.
Yeah, I'd be down for anything really.
I do know that tomorrow night we should play as clue characters.
Yes. Yes.
I don't know if any of the other 5 people who will be playing know anything about the movie Clue, but
We can definitely mess with their minds.
or maybe just like the 4 of us do it, confuse them.
Yes, I agree. Confusing them would be awesome.
I call Colonel Mustard. Yeah, so there we go.
Wait, that's my color.
Well, just because you don't have to change your color.
Okay, I will be green. That's actually gonna confuse me. Yeah, I'm yellow. No, green.
I'm Professor Plum.
I could be.
Moving a Professor Plum.
I'll be Mr. Body.
I should get some like fake glasses and stuff. And
Who or
Pipe, do you?
I don't, but I could probably go find a toy one or something.
find a Spirit Halloween near you. They're 50% off. Oh no, they're not 50% off till Monday. Dang it. Or Sunday. Or yeah, Sunday.
I'm gonna go run to the dollar store and pick up like a package of the silver revolving guns.
A dollar store would be I might go there. I'll find a toy something.
So what are we getting?
I'm being Professor Plum. You gotta dress up.
For what? Myself? Can't nobody see? You want me to take some pictures and just send them to the
Girly, you would have to be Colonel Mustard.
No, that's Adrenaline.
No, Adrenaline would be Miss Scarlet.
Wait, so are we going
What? No.
Yes, yes, I agree there that he's Miss Scarlet.
I'm changing my color from now on. y'all be just sussing me off my color alone. So I'm
Red is always sus.
So Skillet, you would be Mr. Green.
Okay.
That's why I'm calling Colonel Mustard just because of the military thing.
I'll be Mr. Bodie then. Because I always get shot and I die. I said body.
You said
Bodie. You said Bodie.
You said Bodie.
It's trademarked, so it's gonna be Bodie.
One of my eyes is closed more than the other.
I'll be Colonel Mustard.
Colonel Mustard. Man, I was thinking about wearing my costume tomorrow, but now we'll have to change out of it.
I could be what is there a violet? I know in like
Hello? Yeah.
purple peas.
Isn't that Plum?
Huh?
Isn't that Miss Plum?
Yeah, that's who it is. Damn, I really.
Well, she lagged out there.
Some Clue now. I'm gonna see if they got Clue for the PC and how much. I said I'm gonna see how much Clue is for the PC and see if we can all play it.
That sounds awesome. That would be fun to play, that's for sure.
Download and play Clue on PC and Mac. It's an emulator. I think Steam has a Clue. Oh.
Do they?
I think they have a PC version, but it's like from 1996.
Yeah, that
I don't know if it's like the same Clue or not.
Cluedo?
sounds like a drink.
It's like Clue/Cluedo.
What is Cluedo? Is that a Spanish version?
I found it.
Where at?
February 2020 online.
Okay, well inside Steam they have one that it's literally called Clue/Cluedo, the classic mystery game. And it's Colonel Mustard, Miss Scarlet, Miss Peacock, Dr. Orchard, Professor Plum.
Dr. Orchard?
I sent a link in the admin chat.
What's going on?
I sent the link for Clue and what you call it in the admin chat. It was a download for it. Download Clue on PC with BlueStacks and make sure to find out the solution.
Oh, so that's the emulator for it. On Steam, they actually have the actual game. It's the same thing as what you sent, but it's just through Steam. So it's
How much is it?
$5.99.
Hey, Popcorn. Instead of we were here together, you want to buy Clue?
It's actually 50% off right now.
Oh, is it? Clue?
Yeah. The $5.99 price is the 50% off.
Yeah.
It's normally $11.99.
Okay, well then I'm gonna buy it now then.
I gotta get
classic mystery game.
What did it say? Hello. Offer ends November 2nd, so Monday.
It ends Monday. Oh, dude, the family board game bundle.
Yeah, I was just seeing that.
Yeah.
Battleship, Life.
Ticket to Ride, Life, Splendor, Carcassonne, Clue, Battleship.
I don't think I've played any of those.
Life is fun.
Life?
You've never played Life?
Oh my gosh. Really?
Yeah, I have, but like I just don't think I personally would play any of those.
That's what we should have played the night y'all two got married. You know, we could have got to the point where you get your husband and wife, and that's where y'all could have got married and, you know, rolled off, got your career.
Oh my gosh, that would have been funny.
Well, I guess we're getting married again. So you know how people like get married twice, one's in like, America and then like the foreign country where the other person lives? Yeah, that's gonna be me and Popcorn. We're gonna get married twice.
Oh my.
So I hope we have the expenses for all that.
See, this is how I know how y'all two have never been married. Y'all want to do it twice.
Right?
I didn't say anything.
I'll renew vows and stuff like that, but it's stressful getting married.
Mine wasn't
Like,
stressful.
truthfully, like, getting oh.
Dude, the planning of everything is stressful, and then you gotta worry about your financials, like your financial support and shit like that.
Adrenaline.
Yes.
Adrenaline was actually at my wedding.
Yeah. Well, I've just, you know, I've been married 3 different times. It's stressful. Damn, I expect somebody to laugh. I didn't. Skillet, I know you wouldn't laugh because you know.
Yep.
Would we play the other games?
I don't know. I know I would play Life. I'd be willing to try the others.
I play Ticket to Ride all the time. It's easy to learn and it's a lot of fun. Battleship is obvious. It's Battleship. Carcassonne is a fun board game. I haven't played it in a long time. So I can't remember exactly what it does. I don't know anything about Splendor.
Popcorn.
Hmm.
Walshy has no clue what Clue is.
What?
I
He's
mean,
like,
that's them Australians for you.
he was like,
Or Aussies getting thrown under the bus.
do y'all want to play some Among Us or maybe Phasmo? And I said, we're thinking about playing Clue. He said, what's that? And
I mean, I can't play Clue
that's a
tonight.
question mark. And I'm like, bruh, why not?
I need to go sleep.
You not get your nap in today?
No, I did. Tomorrow I'm stuck at work for 10 hours and it's the busiest day of the year.
Where do you work?
At a pizza restaurant.
Oh, and Halloween's considered the busiest day of the year?
Yeah, because we make pumpkin pizzas.
What?
Yeah. We make pumpkin pizzas and it's the busiest day of the year. For some
So,
weird
hold on.
reason. I don't understand this, but
Hold on. I need clarification.
Is this pumpkin shaped or pumpkin?
Shaped? Yeah, our taste.
Pumpkin shaped. Pumpkin shaped.
Okay.
Pumpkin tasty pizza.
I would make heart-shaped ones on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, a lot of places do that.
I was the only one in my store that would do it. Everyone else is like, I ain't touching that.
Dude, there was one time I was cooking cookies at a pizza restaurant and like in the tray is like a circular tray and inside you put like 3 of the cookies and then you cook it like 3 cookie dough like ball things.
Mm-hmm.
And there was one time I cooked it and for some reason it cooked into a perfect heart.
Hmm.
And it was the best. I was like, I cooked a heart. A cookie heart.
So should I be buying Clue or not?
I was wondering if we should be buying them all.
That's my holdup is should we be buying them all?
I can't afford to get them all right now.
I have $19.99 on my Steam account, so if someone wants to,
Where did we? there's- So maybe it's just Clue we get then.
I mean, I don't have the money for it right now. I would have the money for it on Tuesday.
The day after it goes off sale.
Well, no, Clue. Not
Oh,
Clue is the one that ends November 2nd. I don't know when the other one ends.
I think it all is on the same thing.
How do you see when it ends?
Where the 50% off stuff is, where it's where it's at.
So the bundle. It says bundles are a special discount on a set of products. If you already own some of the products contained in the bundle, purchasing the bundle will allow you to, quote, complete the set, unquote, paying only for the products you don't already own while still receiving the full bundle discount on each of those products. So we could buy Clue now and then come back later and buy the rest of the bundle if we want, and it would be the same price.
So we'd just be better off buying them all together.
No.
It'd be the bundle price.
If we bought Clue right now, and we come back later and we're like, okay, we want to buy the bundle, we wouldn't be paying for Clue again. It would take that off of the price of the bundle.
So buying Clue would be
This
okay.
is probably, it really isn't a sales price. It's probably a discount price for buying them all together. So you still get the discount price. It's just going to be minus the price of Clue.
Okay, so originally it's 30% off of the entire bundle.
But with the deals on Clue, Life, and Battleship at this moment, that's where we get that extra 17% off. So once those deals end, if we don't own Life, Clue, and Battleship when those deals end, then we would technically be paying more.
Not much more, but a little bit more.
Not much more. No, it would be like $7 more.
But it would, if we did the whole bundle, it still would be 30% off overall.
Correct. But even if we own, like, say we own Clue, and we end up coming back and purchasing the bundle, we would not be paying for Clue again. It would take that off of the price of the bundle.
Yes.
So basically what I'm saying is if we buy Clue now and then come back and want the bundle later, there's nothing lost.
Yes. That's what I'm understanding too.
Yep. So in other words, let's buy Clue.
I'm already there on that. I was just letting the discussion roll out.
I was already waiting. I had the button to push purchase.
Through the Woods. What is that?
I saw that one too. It looked interesting.
What?
It's on sale for like $2. What is it?
Through the Woods?
Yeah. What is it? More info. No.
It's an adventure, indie, horror, third person.
Third person Norse horror adventure. Is it multiplayer? Ah, it's single player. Nope. Okay. I don't play horror single players.
You have to enter your birthday to purchase.
Yep. It's only $3 though. Like
normally 20.
Yeah. It's insane. Okay, y'all. We gotta get Monopoly and play Monopoly.
We might kill somebody.
Monopoly.
I would be so down.
Especially digital Monopoly, so there's no freaking cheaters.
How do you cheat in Monopoly?
Bro, I've played with some people. Hiding $500 bills under table, trust me. You can cheat on Monopoly.
So
our plans.
What, girly?
Are we buying the bundle or?
I'm just buying Clue for now.
Cause I can buy the bundle. How much is Monopoly?
Monopoly Plus was
$99.
Why is it
Wait.
plus?
What? It's saying I already own this game.
Which game?
What?
Clue.
Seriously?
telling me, and it's downloading right now. I'm thoroughly
Lucky
confused.
you.
I'm so confused, but all right, I'm not gonna complain. I'm just gonna, continue. Monopoly Plus is $14.99. Yes. The Game of Life is only $2.50 right now.
It is.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wait,
I feel like
really?
that would not be one to stream though.
What?
I feel like I
long.
could just get that cheaper than if I just done the Clue and Life, because those are the only two games I play.
I got Through the Woods.
Monopoly Plus. Let's see here. Dude, Monopoly Plus looks so awesome. Dude, this thing looks so cool.
Wait, so should I be like buying Clue and... Hold on. Because I don't want, like, I don't think I'm going to play any of the other games aside from Life and Clue out of this package.
This looks like the PlayStation version.
You would play Ticket to Ride.
This looks like the PlayStation version.
Oh, what? What does?
The Monopoly Plus. It does look legit.
Well, guys, we're going to head out. Y'all have a great evening. We've got some good discussion here as far as some future games you might get to see us play, whether they're board games or other games. I mean, just getting to have some fun. Y'all have a great evening. We'll see you around again later. Thanks for hanging out and joining us for Clue, the movie. Until next time, we'll see you later on. Skill 614.